What's up, guys? Welcome to Super Sick Media, and you are watching some R.U.S.E gameplay right now. Now, Andrew House, the president of Sony Computer Entertainment, he told Eurogamer that the reasons he believes that the PS4 is having a hard time in Japan right now, which it is. As a matter of fact, the Vita is outselling it right now. Interesting fact. He says that when they began evangelizing the system, they kind of alienated the Japanese developers and publishers, so there's not a lot of native content for the Japanese people to buy into. A lot of it was marketed towards the West, North America, Europe, and everywhere else, because if you look at it, the West is a much larger market than just Japan. Japan has a very unique attitude towards programming, towards game development, and if you look at their games, a lot of them are a lot different than, games from the West, from Europe and North America. So they decided to go to the Western developers, Western publishers, and really evangelize this hardware, get publishers on board, and they had a hard time selling the console to the Japanese developers. And he says largely that is due to the fact that many of these developers are used to the PlayStation 3 hardware. Specifically, this is what he said: there was a comfort level around the PS3 that was playing into that. There was a slight level of concern around the viability of the console market in Japan. But we've really turned a corner on that and demonstrated that if you're a publisher that wants to reach a global market with good and immersive games, then the PS4 is definitely the place to be. So in Japan, there was a lot of doubt that consoles would sell, that the console market was still a viable market and a good investment if you were developing a game. Globally, the PS4 is doing outstandingly well, so he believes this will be enough to get Japanese publishers and developers on board so that they start developing games and try to be a success on a global scale. And in turn, more Japanese consumers will purchase the console due to there being more native content from Japan. And that is actually a very reasonable statement. I agree with that. And even with Western developers and publishers, not that many games are out right now because there was that same doubt here as well. They just kind of pushed their message more, focus more on bringing this thing to these developers and getting them on board and developing games for the console. And they have to do this in Japan as well. But it'll eventually turn around, and this console market is clearly not dead yet. What's strange is that in Japan, I've already mentioned this, but the Vita is doing extremely well, yet here it's not. As a matter of fact, I'm looking at VGChartz right now, and as of the 5th of July 2014, the PlayStation 4 sold 7,590 units, and the PS Vita sold 21,037 units for the same time period. I think that's for that month, like a period of 30 days or something like that. But that's actually a crazy difference in number, and the fact that the PlayStation 4 is global, it's crazy, because it's like Japan is the opposite of everywhere else, because everywhere else the Vita is not selling well and the PlayStation 4 is, but in Japan the PS4 is the one that's not selling well and the PS Vita is. But that'll probably turn around soon. We'll just have to see. If you like the video, don't forget to hit that like button. Also, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. I want to know what you think about this. If you haven't already, subscribe for more videos like this. Follow me on Twitter so I can keep you up to date with my videos and gaming news. As always, stay super. Links to the article in the description below. Have a nice day. See you in the next video. Bye.